Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we are back for some more of the Yo Kaiu Watch 3 Let's Play. If you didn't miss out during the last one, well, we went ahead on into the Phantomart with Buck, and we had to go and do a item quest mission that was showing up within the Crookadoodle-Doo, or I should say, the BBQ Bunny in disguise for what the Crookadoodle-Doo yokai was happening from there, and it was just basically just a setup until the Supermanager boss yokai was going to be making his appearance, which he did, and we are going to have to face off with him against within our time for today. Now, within these two videos, within our way out here, not only are we going to be just doing out here with Yo Kaiu Watch 3, but we're also, of course, going to be doing some more of Persona 4. I want to say during our way of Persona 4 of that episode, we are going to have to head on into the midterms of what the school is going to be showing up. I believe there's only like two type of quiz questions that we have to like literally answer, but they're basically from the past type of quiz questions that we went and answered from the previous other couple of episodes. So if I can at least somewhat remember about what those quiz type of questions are all about, we should at least know what the answers should at least be. So we're here in this some sort of meat locker around within the way of this Phantomart here, and seems like the Supermanager finally spotted us out, and now the battle is going to commence. Now this guy is going to be at a set recommended level of level 9, so hopefully at least most of your guys at this point in time should at least be somewhere in the level 9 range or a little bit more than that. I know that my team is kind of like in a mismatched sort of state, because that's normally how I kind of roll out here in any type of time, whatever. It's like a, well, somewhat of a capsule monster type of game, you know, that like here in Nino Kuni, or even in our way of course with Yo Kaiu Watch, or even with Pokemon, I am going to have like mismatched amount of levels that are going to happen. But now, he does have this one type of annoying effect that will happen within the area, which if he is in any type of position where you're going to be at, he will try to set up on some sort of like a toxic type of acid spray that's going to show up, and he'll get you all like inspirited, and you'll have to go and try to at least figure out a way to at least get yourself all purified before it happens. But just did a little bit of some editing here, got the battle all completed off, just so that you guys have to see me go and have to at least somewhat struggle halfway throughout the actual battle itself. I did lose out a little bit of some yokais, but you know what? Still did pretty well. And there we go. Everybody on our team has literally been at, well, almost close to the double-digit area right now, except for Nefarious, which I believe he's always the one that's always a little bit lacking behind. But for what we are going to do right now in this episode is that we are going to be jumping into Chapter 4 with Nate, but we're not going to be continuing onwards throughout that entire chapter in its entirety, because if you guys see from what this episode, it is going to be a little bit short but sweet episode, because all that we're going to be doing is, of course, just tackling out with the boss here, but then we're going to be heading on over into the Haley Ann story, and we're going to be continuing onwards throughout her type of side, because we at least want to go and at least complete off with whatever the Chapter 3 of our way into that direction is going to be going, just so that at least both with Nate and having Haley Ann all side by side together are at least going to be in the same exact type of chapter. Now, I just hopefully hope that throughout our way, throughout Haley Ann's story, if I could ever come across on any type of yokai gate, I would at least like to make sure that we get somewhat of like a 5-star coin or like a special coin or something, just so that at least we can get some of these special high-ranking yokai, because I know that we were really lucky so far on Nate's way, and we got like so many good high-ranking yokai, which that's going to be a major plus for us. So a Super Zombie secret is now finally set and done with. I actually did get to use a little bit of Espeon for a little bit of some time, since that was kind of like our bench yokai for a little bit. And she actually does work out pretty well, if I have to say so. Alright, so come on, let's see if we can get ourselves a gold one. Nope, no gold. Fortunately, we are going to have to get the second prize anyways. At least we got a little bit of some practice in for the next time, for when we actually do have to do a spin of one of those Cranky-Kai machines. Now, there is a way to gain more 5-star coins. It's just that I haven't really been able to figure out how exactly we're going to be able to do this here while we are, of course, playing this on a, well, not on the actual 3DS itself, but we're going to have to try to find a way on how we're going to be able to use some QR codes, because there is special QR codes that you can grab from certain online friends and whatnot, or even from other different things as well, too, where you can be able to pick up those type of coins and use them within your way of this game, and I'm gonna have to try that out later.
Blunder, please don't call.
What the heck? Did Blunder just go and like just kiss the Y files? Jeez. You better just kind of keep that somewhere else there, Blunder.
We're gonna make us a raft and paddle down river. All right, sounds cool. Let's go hunting for artifacts.
Artifacts? Isn't that the same type of thing that was going on within the treasure hunting game? Wasn't that Mr. Box was saying something about artifacts before? Huh. So I guess we're going to be doing some treasure hunting and doing some treasure sleuthing within that next type of chapter. That seems pretty cool.
Sounds pretty.
But we'll have to check that out maybe in a couple other episodes down the road.
Come on, let's get going.
Alright, let's just go and make sure that everybody's all saved up and ready to go. But I'll try and at least make sure that, like, off recording, like, during the time of whenever I'm done within a certain episode of Yo Kaiu Watch, I'll try to at least make sure to do some off-record, like, training up on my team and stuff. Because I know that I kind of sometimes do that. I kind of did that for a little bit throughout the very beginning of the Yo Kaiu Watch 3 series, but unfortunately, with everything going on within my life, you know, with, like, my job and school and other things and all that other type of stuff going on, unfortunately, gonna have to put the training to the offside for now. But it looks like we're over back here at the watch shop again, and it's time to meet up with Buck once more. So apparently there's a circus going on? I know that we kind of heard about that at the very beginning of this chapter. Alright, well, we'll have to worry about that for next time, but we're jumping over here to Haley Ann's story right now. It seems like there's a favor that is happening within our way of Usapon, so interesting. Now, this is where we're going to be learning about how the sleeping method is going to be showing up here within Haley Ann's story. So if you have been doing Haley Ann's story from the very beginning, then you're going to know how the whole sleeping factor works within her type of side without getting the tutorial-wise on Nate's story. So basically, Vampire is going to turn basically into us, and well, basically, once Vampire goes and, like, clones into ourselves, we can be able to walk around within the middle of the night without having anybody of the parents try to get anything, like, suspicious for what's going to be happening. Okay, well, let's go and just set the alarm. That's kind of annoying. I wish that they didn't have this option where you had to, like, set the alarm. I know that they kind of had the set alarm thing in Yo Kaiu Watch 4 too, which I think I kind of find that out. That's just a little bit annoying. You can just change it right to night. You don't really need to really worry about having to set an alarm for it. But either way, it's nighttime now, and I think, to be honest with you, I think we are going to have to go and end off with the episode for today, since we are kind of around within the 20-second mark right now at this point. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Yo Kaiu Watch 3. See you in the next one for when we go continue onwards with more of Haley Ann's story from here. And, let's see, anything else? Okay, so we're going to have to head off to Sparkopolis next. So, see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.